Hey there, it's James from GetTheBite.com, also President and CEO of EMC Dental Marketing. And today for The Bite, I want to share with you a little bit about Facebook ads. I've been getting a lot of questions about how do I run a Facebook ad, how do I set it up. I heard you can target really specifically. And so I just want to take you on a simple walkthrough of Facebook ads in the next couple of minutes to take you from really not knowing anything about Facebook ads to having your first Facebook ad up and running. And you can do it literally in like 5 minutes. So let's get started. We're going to go from getthebite.com to facebook.com, and where I'm already logged in. If you're not already logged in, go ahead and log in and get to the page, or if you're at your individual profile, you want to go ahead and click right here on the left-hand menu on ads. It will then ask you what page you want to switch to, because you have to switch to a page in order to run an ad. So I'm going to click up here on EMC Dental Marketing, and it shows me my page and my profile. Now you have to go over to the right side to click Promote with an Ad. So all I'm going to do is click this little link that says Promote with an Ad. You can also click on Advertise Page here, but click on this link, Promote with an Ad, and it will take you to the ad interface. This is where you'll start setting up your ad and start really kind of honing in on who you want to target. So first thing we're going to see up here, it says Design Your Ad, the destination. Now I always tell my clients to not focus on their Facebook page, because it comes down to, do you want Facebook likes? Do you want people to like your page, or do you want more fans, or would you rather have new patients or people actually visiting your website or visiting a certain offer page to actually call your practice and make an appointment? So I always tell them to set up an external URL. And so all you do at destination here is you click on EMC Dental Marketing. We'll scroll up to external URL, and we'll click that, and it'll give you another little URL space. I'm going to promote the Search to Schedule program. You can promote whatever page you want, but remember that you don't have to send them to your homepage. If you're doing an implant ad or an ad for dentures, you want to send them directly to the page where they can get the information on that individual service. So I'm just going to click Suggest an Ad, and they'll throw it all in here. They change the ad down below here, you can see, and they add a logo in here. They'll do this all for you, but you can also change it by changing the title. And for this, I'm going to say, how about save, well, just for example, we'll say save $5 on your first visit. Not a very good headline. Save $5, not a big incentive for people, but then you can change the body copy, and the body copy is what's over here in the ad. I'm not going to change any of that. I mean, this isn't really about setting up your ad. You can use some of the old school marketing thought on setting up a good headline and really focusing on what's in it for me. So once you have your ad all set up, you want to click down here at the bottom on Continue. And now it's going to show you your targeting options. And this is where the real power of Facebook ads comes in. Because remember, unlike Google ads, Google AdWords, Facebook ads is really kind of a browsing ad, but it's only shown to specific people that you want to target. So the first one we see up here is location. And on location, you of course want to click by city. Now if I want to target people in my hometown, Salem, Oregon, I just type in Salem, Oregon, and it puts them automatically in there. Now right below you can see that it says include cities within 50 miles. Well, 50 miles is a very, very big radius for you to target people to come into your practice. I mean, people aren't going to drive 50 miles to come to your practice. So I usually uncheck this and just choose Salem, Oregon proper, which will just give you within the city limits. And that usually works out pretty well. If you are on the borderline between two cities, you can add another city here. Like we have Kaiser. That's very close. So I've added Kaiser, Oregon. Now if you'll notice on the right hand side, it tells you how many people are estimated to be in this target that you're focusing on. So it can really help you narrow down and see, okay, I'm focusing on 117,000 people, but if I change something, it might go down to 20,000. I'm going to show you that in a second. But it will tell you exactly how many you have that you're targeting. So after location, you scroll down to demographics. Demographics gives you your age and your sex, and that's basically about it. Nothing too specific. But if you're doing, the power of this is if you're doing an ad for dentures, your target market is going to be a little bit older. So if I choose something like 55 years old as my target market, you'll notice now that my number has reached 27,380 people. So it's estimated that there are 27,000 people in my area age 55 and above that may need my service. Now whether they need your service or not is up to them, and then you're going to have to just put your ad out there and see. But this tells you how many people are targeting. If you're targeting general patients, maybe you want people that are over the age of 30. And of course, the number over here will change to 86,300. So targeting a few more people with a more general ad. The next one down is called interests. Now, don't make the mistake of putting dentures or implants or anything in your interests. But if you have specific interests that you want to target, you can go ahead and put them in here. Things like I have a dentist that flies airplanes. So maybe he wants to target people that fly airplanes because he wants to connect with them a little bit more. This is something that may or may not be useful to your individual thing. But remember that in precise interest, people aren't going to say, I'm interested in dentures or I'm interested in dentistry other than other dentists. And you don't really want to target them. Connections on Facebook is pretty powerful. I'm going to move the camera here just a touch so I can see through it. What it says anyone that fits in the prior parameters can be there, or you can do some advanced connection targeting. Now you can say target users who are connected to your page. Maybe you want to promote something just only to your page, which is a good way to do a special offer just for liking you. Or you can target people who are not already liking your page. So maybe people that don't like Family Dental Care on Facebook will get this ad. I usually keep it to anyone because we're going to do a very targeted piece on anybody else, and I don't want to limit it in any way. I want, both my current Facebook friends as well as anybody who's not a Facebook friend to see it. Advanced demographics. Now this can come in pretty handy if you're promoting something like a wedding offer, like a wedding white smile or something like that. And when you do a Facebook ad and you're targeting, think of the different kinds of offers. I showed you how to target implant clients on doing like a 55 and over, which by the way is the quickest growing segment of Facebook users is 55 and up. If you want to target somebody that's maybe getting married in the future or in the near future, you can actually choose engaged from advanced demographics, and will show your ad only to those that are engaged. Now remember, if you click engaged, you want to say, are you getting married soon as your headline? I mean, that would be a great headline if somebody's getting engaged, because yeah, they're getting married soon. So now they're going to look, get your teeth, as bright as your wedding gown on your wedding day. Something like that for an ad would be a great ad to promote your teeth whitening services to future brides. And with Facebook, you can target women that are engaged. And now look, because I've done that though, I've estimated my reach at 380 people. So now I'm targeting 380 people, but I'm targeting a very specific 380 people. It's like saying, wow, this person knows about my life. They know what I'm doing. So these 380 people, if you target your ad correctly, are more likely to respond to your ad. Under advanced demographics, education and work. If you want somebody who works at a specific place, maybe you promote a certain type of insurance that's only available at X Corporation. Well, you can go down here and type X Corporation and see if they have a connection on Facebook where all their employees go. Or you can just focus on college grads or anything else. Maybe high school. If a high school senior's out there, you can say, hey, are you looking to get a white smile before your senior pictures? That might be a good target as well. But again, it goes back to actually fixing the ad and making the ad direct to your target market. So you wouldn't want to do an implant ad focused at 18-year-olds. You might have a one or two in there that maybe had an accident or something that need an implant, but you're definitely going to have more success that way with the 55 and over crowd. So once you're done with your ad, I've chosen everything I want to choose. You just click continue down here. What it'll do is it'll ask you for your budget. And what you want to do is go through, make sure you're using US dollars, of course. You're in the United States, your time zone, and you could name your campaign anything. Like if you have an implant campaign or a denture campaign, you probably want to put that here because that will go back to where you see your results for your ad. And then the budget in US dollars, you can say a lifetime budget, which will give you some scheduling dates, or you can do a per day budget, which will run the campaign as long as you want. Again, you can schedule it down here. $50 might be a little high for me. I might try something like a $25 schedule, $25 per day, and just see where I land. Again, you can schedule it. So if I want it to run only this week, or I want to do a back to school special the week before school comes out, I can do that here. And then it will give you some advanced pricing if you want to pay directly per click or pay per impression. I always suggest for click because if you pay for impressions, you're paying just for that ad to pop up. If you're paying for click, you're only paying when somebody actually clicks on your ad and goes to your destination. So at the end, when you're done with all that, you just click review ad. It'll show you your ad. It will show you it shows you your ad up the top here. It will show you your ad name. It will show you your ad targets, so people who live in the United States, age 30 and older, who are engaged, who are interested in women. Okay, I screwed that up. I need to go back and who are interested in men. This is the campaign that I named. I do a cost per click, which is CPC. CPM would be cost per impression. The bid at $0.88 US. Let's start with that. Daily budget $25, and here's how long it's going to go. Once I click place order here, it's going to ask me to enter a credit card. I'm not going to do this because I'm not really going to run this ad, but once you enter the credit card in, it will say verify that you're ready to run this ad. You click yes, and your ad is, if you've scheduled it to start running immediately, it starts running immediately. So that's about it for Facebook ads. Just a real quick walkthrough. I think we've gone through like 5 or 6 minutes now. And go ahead and set up a Facebook ad. Give it a test out. Again, it's something we do in our Search to Schedule program to promote our pages, the local dental offer program as well. Is Facebook ads to get targeted traffic to a page that drives calls directly to your practice. So James Erickson, GetTheBite.com. If you don't get the bite, go to GetTheBite.com, enter your name and email, and hit subscribe, and you'll get an email like this every Thursday. Have a good week. We'll see you later.